You know, I carry this sign, I carry this slogan, solitary torture is mass incarceration. A lot of people can't understand it, but it has to come from responsibility. And we have to understand that we all must take the responsibility for the actions of this. Solitary torture, I spent a little time myself in jail, 12 years, 5 of that in solitary confinement, until I was exonerated. This condition is right in our backyards. This condition is in every state. This condition of mental health, this condition of mental disease and torturous conditions is implemented. But you have to understand where its roots come from. Its roots come from slavery in a sense where you would think a person is a slave. How low can you go? How much more torturous conditions you can? When the slaves would enact, they would just put them in a hot box and just leave them out in the yard and just let them sit there. And this is what we do, but this is also our responsibility because solitary is what we do. This is what America does. Our first response to a person with problematic behavior, our first response to social dilemmas, our first response to when a person is acting out in some sense against community standards or against society's rules, we remove that person from society and put them into confinement. Just like our children. Our children act up, we send them on punishment. Go to timeout. Solitary confinement does not work. But how is it a tribute to mass incarceration? Because this is what society does. This is what we allow them to do. We remove people from the community and put them into incarceration. This cannot be our first response. In order to overcome this, in order to overcome mass incarceration, we must understand that we've normalized this mechanism as response in our schools. When children act up, we suspend them. We take them from the learning environment, from the community itself, and place them into confinement. We confine them to home.